Well, here's my tidbit. I think for at least one of you, you might have heard this one before, um, but I could probably say this every time. What I've come to see after 16 years of professionally working with family businesses, and then my lifetime before that, either working in them or growing up in one, is that there's actually one tool that is the most powerful tool for family business. If you are hoping to transform the family business, it is the hardest to use tool. It is also the most simple. Boy, what is a metaphor? A hard tool that's really simple. I don't know. I'll come up with that later. And I think it can be annoying to some people when I say this. So get ready. The number one tool is you. It's you. It's how you think. It's how you address things. It's how you manage conflict. It's how you manage stress. And this is true whether you are working in a family business, whether you're an EOS implementer working with one, or you're another type of an advisor. And I've just seen this over and over and over. I'm going to start with working in a family business, what I mean there. This is a concept that comes out of psychology, actually. They say in a family, it only takes one person in a family to change for the dynamic to change. This could be in the positive or negative direction. There's been research on families where somebody has a brain injury or a stroke and their personality changes completely. They become, they don't have impulse control anymore. They might get angry very quickly. That will change the dynamic in a family almost overnight. If you've ever worked or had a family member, have something happen that they get very upset very quickly, or anger becomes an issue very quickly. Or if you've ever experienced in your family that a family member goes and does some work and they used to get angry quickly and now they don't anymore, it changes the dynamic. I'm just picking on one example there. So it only takes one person to become more healthy, more confident, more clear, more self-assured, more self-actualized, to make a massive difference in the way the family interacts. And of course, then the way the family interacts in the ownership circle or the business circle. This is true as an advisor to family businesses as well. The more work I do on myself, meaning maybe learning concepts, but even more importantly, getting in touch with my ability to sit with people who are struggling or fighting or having conflict, the more work I do on myself that allows me to sit quietly and be peaceful in a room, the bigger changes and the bigger transformation I see in my clients. So again, very hard tool. If you've ever tried to deal with yourself, you know what I'm talking about, right? I find me to be the hardest thing to deal with in a lot of situations. Also, though, dealing with yourself, working with yourself is by far the most powerful tool I have ever seen used in a family business.